Hi, it's the Reusable Vegan Gal here, and today I have some products from a company called Meli Wraps. And what these are, they're reusable beeswax food wraps. And I want to thank the ladies I met at the Expo West in Anaheim in March. They're Melia and Nicole. And they've been in business, they told me, for 3 years. These products are made in Kauai, Hawaii, and Bend, Oregon. And also, I will have a link below this video to their website, so you can check out all about the products. So what they told me too is they use non-toxic dyes. They're also GOTS or GOTS certified, which is a very high certification for organic. So what these are they're plant and people friendly for fresh, heat your fresh food. You cover them and they give them a better taste, and there's no plastic, so that's really nice. And they're also washable and reusable for about a year. So in this 3-pack that I have, there's 3 different sizes. There's a small, medium, and large. So I'm going to show those to you and show you how to go about using them. First, just to tell you a few other things. So what they're made of is beeswax, organic cotton, tree resin, and organic jojoba and coconut oil to create a water-resistant and antibacterial reusable wrap. So that's what's nice about it is when you cover, if you cover the actual food with it, let's say you cut like a fruit and you don't eat the whole thing. I don't know if it would cover a watermelon or maybe a small melon. It's antibacterial because of those ingredients. They're not recommended for raw meat though, and please do not microwave or use with hot water. Always use cool water to rinse. How do you use them? And I'll show you, I'll demonstrate. So what it is use your hands to shape the wrap around your food, whether the food itself or the bowl that has the food in it if you don't have a cover for it. So the wraps will naturally stick to themselves when warmed up. You can shape Meli wraps to cover leftovers, food and snacks, and then put the wrap into the fridge and it'll firm right up. They can be shaped and reshaped for about a year. Again, they say use if you want to wash them. I wouldn't do them with soap, but you can use mild dish soap, something like Dr. Bronner's. I recommend, and under cool running water. And the beeswax makes it easy to wipe clean. And to tell you a little bit more about the 2 ladies, Nicole and Melia, are childhood friends, turned mothers, turned business partners. And they want to share with you these wraps, with you and offer a more sustainable way to, to preserve your food. So they're designed to reduce plastic and help keep your food fresh. We strive to make each wrap beautiful and effective by using high-quality ingredients. A lot of love and aloha go into our wraps, and we're excited for you to become a Meli wrap lover too. So again, the fact that it uses the different things in here to keep it antibacterial, which is the really beauty of it. And let's see, so I'm going to open them up and show you. I like what they write here. Also, rethink the way you preserve food. So here on from the little hole they have here, little window, you could see some of it. So they gave me the 3 different sizes, and I'm going to show them to you. So the small is 7 by 7, the medium is 10 by 10, the large is 10 by 16. So you might actually be able to do that with a melon if you have like maybe a smaller melon, just to see how big they are. So here is the first one, and like I said, they do use non-toxic dyes, so don't worry about the color, because they do have a nice color to them. So here's one with birds on them. That's pretty. That's the small one. So for example, let's say you had I have an apple over here. I don't know if this apple might be a little too big, but let's say you were going to take an apple with you for lunch, and you didn't want to put it in a plastic bag. You actually can wrap the apple, but I think this one is a little bit small. That doesn't actually wrap the whole thing, and I can smell the beeswax. But it actually does work pretty good. So like this, you'd have it in the wrap, just like that. Okay, so that's the small one. I'm just going to fold that back up, and then the next one is the medium size. So the medium size is this one that I have. And they do come in different patterns. So they gave me 3 different ones just to show you. So this is nice too. It's got different kinds of feathers on it, which is interesting. And it says something, but I can't quite read it if it's, I don't know if it's like another language. But anyway, this is the medium one. So maybe the apple will work better in this one. So we'll put I can do that, demonstrate that again, and it does stick really well. So yeah, the apple will cover better in this one. So if you just had an apple, or like I said, even if you had let's say a small melon that you cut in half, and you want to cover it, you figure, oh, what do I put it in now? You could put it in a bowl. You could do that too. You could put it in a bowl and then cover it. Like here, I have a bowl right here. There's nothing in it right now, but I can just show you. So what it is you would just use your hands to shape it around the bowl. Because this bowl doesn't have a cover, so that's what's nice. If you want to keep it covered, you just do it like that, and it kind of warms up with your hands, and it actually sticks pretty well. Look at that, and that looks nice too. So that is the medium one, and then I'll show you the large one. And the final one I have here. So this one is the large one. So yeah, this one is definitely bigger. I think that's as big as it gets. There you go. So it's long. So this could be also good. I don't personally eat like breads like most people do. This could also be, you could wrap your bread in it. Also, if you have snacks, some of the smaller ones too. Let's say you had a bunch of like crackers or something, that could be for the small one. Although the crumbs might go through, I mean, it would probably stay pretty well because it does seal. But I could show you again on this bowl, demonstrate it to you. So just wrap it like this. Or if you had like a casserole dish, let's say you had like a Pyrex but doesn't have a cover, or you know, a lot of those bowls, they actually come with like plastic. They're not technically plastic; they're BPA free. But let's say you don't want to use those actual covers. This would be a great alternative, and you just put this over that that bowl. So you know, the bowls that usually have covers on them. So those are just some few ideas. Trying to think of what else you could use them for. You know, crackers, or like if you had a sandwich too, you might wrap it in maybe the medium one, and a fruit, and something else in here, maybe some other things like crackers, rice cakes, things that maybe don't make a lot of crumbs, so that it might fall through, but it does tend to stick really well. I'm pretty impressed with that, the stickiness of it, that it actually does adhere to the bowls, and also, let's say you get some stuff that comes in plastic and you want to transfer it. I don't know if it'll work so well, but let's say things, you know, your berries, I don't know if that would work in here. It might get too mushy and stain it. But if there's things that you are buying that come in like a plastic container that aren't perishable, you might want to do that. Or the food itself, like I wrapped the apple. Let's say you cut up a piece of lemon, you could use a small one for that. So those are just some ideas of how you can use these. Again, these are called the Meli wraps. They're reusable beeswax food wraps, and they come in the 3-pack. And I think they also might come in the size single ones, and also maybe in just the individual sizes. And I'm not sure if they have anything larger than that large, but I think those are the ones they have. So I hope you definitely check them out. It's a great alternative to using plastic. We're trying to get away from that, and the fact that they last a year, so you'll be really saving a lot with the planet as far as you know, not disposing of more plastic, because we really need to avoid that. So it's a great option, and I hope you will check them out for yourself and try them out. I don't think you'll be disappointed. I think they're great, and I'll definitely be using them. And I thank you for watching. It's the Rawesome Vegan Gal.